So oxygen is the currency of life in the body. Everything requires oxygen, and no healing of any kind doesn't happen without it. And it's great that that medical people can throw oxygen at people in different forms, and that's great. But there's nothing as good as the way the body is intended to behave. And the point I'm making is doing this yoga and doing this and other exercise on your own is the most in my opinion, the most natural way is always the best way. And so if you're training your breathing and you're training your heart rate, and you're doing the yoga and you're doing the breathing, we didn't get back to the second part of her question, which is really important. You know, the meditation of breathing and using breathing to control your heart rate. You hear the instructors talk about it all the time. That's heart rate variability, and training that is crucial. And that's something you can do at all times. Most of us are shallow breathers, and learning to not be a shallow breather is tremendous. And you should do that in here. I don't know how you perform your yoga. If you're able to, as the instructors do, can you keep your breathing constant the entire class? Are you able to do that? No. Okay, so I mean that's not it's not an easy thing, but that should be your work. Your goal should be, and I would say try a few classes where you actually stop performing when you can't meet that criteria. Take a rest. Let your breathing dictate your performance for a class or two, because it'll make you more conscious of it. And that's how she'll train her. That's how you'll deliver more oxygen to your tissues, is instead of pushing yourself and getting short of breath, work on not changing, keeping that full breathing and breathing in and breathing out the whole time. If you breathe that the whole class, your oxygen levels and delivery will be higher. I know that we can't measure it. We could measure that, but we don't have to. You'll feel it when you do it, and that's a great practice for you to try. And so it's better to do it naturally and work on your breathing and your elastic recoil of the lungs and your expansion and your opening up of the alveoli. That's going to serve you better. Now, if you've got a disease state and you can't do that, fine. We can do oxygen therapies. I do them all the time. Extra oxygen is great, but if you're healthy, train it on your own naturally is the way to go.